So it's all done but the rivets. That's how the story ends. But you need to watch the other videos so you know what you're getting into. And then you got to watch ours for the rest of the story. We're working on a 2004 Ranger XLT, my buddies. And if you Google about the issues with the suicide doors with the plastic ends, well, guess what? He suffered that same demise. So we bought the end kit, got this one installed. You can't see it, but we got that one installed, and we've got them in here in the handle. But this is the rest of the story. So this is the other end of that cable. It's supposed to fit between the outer sheath and the metal cable. Well, there isn't any room for that in there. And I've got them pushed in as far as they'll go in the other ends of these cables. Now it's the same way. So here's what I had to do. Boy, I hope you're ready for it. First off, you got to mark the cables. You have to set this in there to get the measurement. I put it in. I know that the cable's going to come up to where it starts to flare. So it's going to go in that far. But I also have to compensate for the fact that I can't get this seated in the groove until it fits over the braided cable. So I push that, set that where it's supposed to be, and I mark it about the thickness of that base, further than where it will normally seat. You have to do that to both of them. You get them marked. So here's the tools I needed for this next step. Small pair of vice grips, wire cutters, needle nose, side cutters or dikes or whatever you want to call them, and a Dremel with a cutoff disc on it. Yeah, we're about to do some work here. You betcha. Wait a minute. For safety's sake, because I don't want no gunk in my eyes, and trust me, it'll happen. So my work buddies will appreciate this mask. So I got both cables out here to work on. They're both marked, and this is what you got to do. If you got a weak stomach, you may not want to watch this video. There ain't no going back. So if you want to take a little bit off, you get to do it twice, but it might make you feel better. But I already did the other door, so we know it works. Got to remove this black sheath. There's metal underneath it, so you can't get to the cable here. There we go. Now, what you are looking at is the protective coil, and then there's plastic inside to protect the braided line. We have to cut this, and then we have to remove this so that the new sleeve, instead of sitting here, will sit way up here. Alright, we've managed to cut through it, and you can see I'm able to spin this, but there's no way to get it off. Can't remove this, and you don't want to, and you don't want to cut that, but you got to get that off. So this is the best way I know how to do it. Ow! Ow! Yeah, it's hot. If you notice, as you manage to cut through, they actually separate, which is good. That's a good indicator that you don't want to go any further, because you don't want to cut the cable underneath. Okay, we've managed to cut through them, but if you notice, they're not coming off yet. No, we only got a slice on one side. That's where the dikes come in handy. Now you roll them around, let them cool down. Ouch! Let them cool down. Roll them around and snip them off, one at a time. Do not, ow! Don't touch the hot stuff. Do not cut into the cable on the other side. Alright, we got all them little scrappy wires clipped. Now we got to strip this. Right on up to where you... Yeah, there we go. A little bit of rubber ain't gonna matter. Come on over there, you little booger. Ah, we're not done yet. I can demask. There we go. Now we got enough to get this on. It'll slide up as it should. See? It slides right up to there where it's supposed to. Gives us this much in the handle to do its job. We're going to test it. All right, gotta get that on in there. Alright, now we got to get this on in there. Get the cable down in there. This should come to the lock. We'll lock it. And I hear it. Got to get my my liquid courage, because this, you need courage to cut all that off. Yeah. All right, secure. Bottom is loose. It worked. Pull the other cable. Pull this cable, and the door opens up. Folks, we're going to do the other one off camera, but that's the rest of the story. So it's all done, but the rivets. That's how the story ends. We thank all of our viewers and subscribers, and look forward to giving you many more adventures.